Okay, let's dive right in. Today, we're really digging into a whole stack of sources, articles, notes, research, trying to get our heads around this escalating Iran-Israel conflict.
Yeah.
We're zeroing in on roughly 2023 through to June 2025.
Yeah, and the goal here is really to cut through all the noise. We want to pull out the key insights, maybe some surprising details from the material, just to help you get up to speed quickly on what's a pretty critical shift happening in the Middle East.
And the sources, they really hammer this home. It's a fundamental change. This isn't the old playbook, the shadow war fought through proxies.
Not anymore. It's escalated quite dramatically into direct military clashes since late 2023 and really intensified by June 2025.
Right, and that acceleration point seems to be, according to the material, Israel hitting that Iranian consulate in Damascus back in April 2024.
Exactly. That led to Iran's first ever direct missile and drone attack on Israel. And then things just kept escalating. By June 2025, we saw Israeli strikes targeting Iranian nuclear sites, critical infrastructure.
All playing out against that chaotic background of the Gaza war.
Precisely.
So this move to direct confrontation, the sources are pretty blunt. It shatters those old unwritten rules.
Yeah, it suggests a real collapse of mutual deterrence. That whole idea that fear of retaliation kept things in check, that seems to be gone, or at least severely weakened.
Which leads to these fears, these explicit mentions in the material of a potential full-blown war.
And the sources detail a really significant toll on both sides. For Iran, the military losses look substantial. The material talks about the elimination of much of Iran's military high command.
High command, like who specifically?
Well, names like the IRGC chief Hossein Salami, Chief of Staff Mohammad Bagheri, they're among over 20 senior commanders mentioned as killed. Plus hits on missile systems, air defenses.
And possibly nuclear sites too. Natanz, Fordow, though the UN watchdog apparently didn't report new damage there.
Right, some ambiguity there, but economically, wow, Iran is under immense pressure. The sources flag, 37.1% inflation by March 2025?
Yeah, and the real hitting $1 million to the dollar, a record low. That's got to hurt daily life.
Absolutely. And then add targeted Israeli strikes on energy infrastructure, like that Shuron oil depot near Tehran. It compounds the problem.
And the human cost, too.
Yeah.
The sources show conflicting numbers, but significant casualties.
Yes. Iranian officials reported 78 killed in certain strikes, but Al Jazeera's count was way higher, over 220, including civilians. You see reports of fuel lines, mosques used as shelters, and Israel hitting internal security places.
Right.
Some sources frame that as an attempt to destabilize Iran from within.
Okay, but Israel hasn't escaped unharmed either, right?
Not at all. Iranian retaliation caused civilian deaths, infrastructure damage. The sources mention missiles hitting Haifa, Tel Aviv. Specifically, a strike in Bat Yam killing 4 civilians is noted.
And the economic cost for Israel.